let's think a little bit about domains now. How do I find the domain of a function that I've put together out of other functions? Remember, for the moment, the domain of a function is all of the values of x we're allowed to plug into the function. Well, all right, then. Let's suppose we know the domain of f is all of the numbers less than or equal to 2, and the domain of g is all of the numbers between 1 and 7. So that means the numbers I can plug into f are numbers less than or equal to 2. Numbers I can plug into g are numbers between 1 and 7. What should the domains of these three combined functions be? What do you think? Well, any two numbers I have, I can certainly add them together. I can certainly subtract them. I can certainly multiply them. So as long as both f and g will give me output for my x, I can do the addition, I can do the subtraction, I can do the multiplication. The domains of these three functions are all of the values of x that are in the domains of both f and g. Right, so in this example, I'm going to mark the numbers 1, 2, and 7 on the number line. The domain of f is all of these points. The domain of g is all of these points. So which points are in both? Well, it's going to be these ones. So the domains of these three functions will all be 1 up to 2. Notice the brackets match the ones in my domains. The values of x that make sense in these combined functions are just all of the values of x that will give me output from f and also output from g, so that I can do addition, subtraction, and multiplication. I'm going to give you one of these to try. Suppose we know that the domain of h is all of the numbers strictly larger than -5. The domain of k is all of the numbers less than or equal to 7. Find the domains of these three combined functions. Pause the video and try this now. Alright, all three of them have the same domain. Let's take a look at where these two domains overlap. I'll mark -5 and I'll mark 7. So -5 up to infinity, 7 down to -infinity. What's the overlap? Just here. So these all have the same domain, -5 up to 7.